Today we're showing you how to install this tire pressure sensor kit onto your motorcycle for use with DMD devices. First thing is first, we'll start by opening the box. Immediately you'll see the tire pressure monitoring sensors. You can pull these out with this white tab. Once these are out, you can open up the lower half of the box. You'll see a keychain, the 4 locking adapters, and the sensor installation wrenches. You'll notice there is a hole on the installation wrenches, which can be used with the keychain if you ever want to keep this with you so you can loosen or tighten your kit. The first thing we'll do is grab our sensor and release the top from the base so that we can pull out this white strip. You'll notice on the inside there is a battery. This is a CR1632 battery if you ever do need to replace it. We can now reattach the cap and repeat the process for the second sensor. We'll now head over to the bike and remove the stock valve stem cover. We'll now open the bag to our locking valve stem adapters. You'll notice one side is raised, the other side has a divot. We will be putting in the end with the raised side into the valve. Once that's installed, we'll now grab our tire pressure sensor and we'll screw it into the top. Once it's tight by hand, you'll then grab your tightening tool to tighten it the rest of the way. You'll slide this side right into the locking adapter. Now we do advise using the locking nut in conjunction with a tire pressure sensor. If your valve stem isn't long enough, you can consider an extension or a replacement that's longer so you can get the additional thread engagement to allow the locking nut and the tire pressure sensor to work. Now heading over to our tablet, we'll go ahead and open up our DMD2 app. And just keep in mind when you do pair up the tire pressure sensors for the first time, you need to do one at a time. You don't want to hook both of them up to your tires and then pair. So start with one and then move to the next. So we'll go ahead and open up our settings. We'll scroll down until we find our TPMS sensor settings. From here, we'll start with the wheel that we've actually connected our monitor to. So in our case, it is the rear wheel sensor. You'll see it does appear. We'll go ahead and select it, and now we have our rear paired. From there, we'll go ahead and install our front and then pair it up the same way. With the front installed, we'll go ahead and open up our settings again. One more time, scroll down to the TPMS sensor settings. So now we'll go ahead and select our front wheel sensor. And we have the second one, which has now appeared. We'll go ahead and select that, and now we have them paired. Now to actually show that information up on our screen, there's a couple ways of doing that. From our home screen, we'll go ahead and select our settings up here, and you can actually customize wherever you'd like to show this information. So in our case, we want to go to number 2. We'll go ahead and select that, and instead of having our favorite places here, we'll go ahead and select our tire pressure sensors and save that. Now you see we have our tire pressure sensor information there, and you can do this in a variety of different locations. Maybe you want to have it up here in the center. You can select it, go down and select your tire pressure sensor. Again, you can even do this on the right side. Go down, select tire pressure sensor, and you'll be good to go. If you do want to show this on your mapping location tab down here as well, again, you can select any of these different buttons. You can even add a new one here. Scroll down till we find our TPMS, select it, and now we're there. And in addition to that, in our settings, if we go back to our tire pressure monitor sensor settings, you can go down and actually set customizations. So if you want to enable a low pressure alarm, if you want to show the pressure in the status bar, you can turn this on and you can actually customize where it's going to show. So right now we have it in our internet status slot. We'll go ahead and exit. And now on the top here where it shows our connectivity, it actually shows our front PSI and our rear PSI as well. Now, as you can see, the tire pressure is low, so we'll go ahead and fill it up and make sure that our tire pressure sensors are operational and reflect the changes on the DMD tablet. Now that we filled up the tires, you can see that the tire pressure is actually reflecting accurately here on the tablet as well, so we can verify that that is reading correctly. That's a guide on setting up tire pressure sensors on DMD devices for the first time. As always, if you have any questions for us, you can give us a call, 786-242-5400. My name is Alex at Accessories International. Like and subscribe for more, and thanks again for tuning in.